Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my videos. You know, I always kick it the real way, not the fake way. And I'm on the throne slogan. Now I'm going into, there's a way to do it and a way not to do it. But the way you're doing it, you don't realize it. Them have to proof you all out. Understand? And that's what's gonna be the slogan in Reset It and Send It. I reset it and don't send it, I release it. Understand? Now this one now, I'm looking at how we are and how the people treat us when we are around each other. It makes sense, right? When you are in one culture, you just have one culture mindset. Meaning, so I'm a Jamaican, and I would only stick with my reggae, and I would stick with my roots way and my way of belief. Understand? That many Jamaicans are like that. Many other African Americans, other culture are like that. But then you have versatile Jamaicans who have the Caribbean way, then you have the American. Understand? He's still into certain type of living. Far as you know, he got his culture, but he'll have a little bit of American culture. Understand? But to me, some of us like forget your culture and start to do more of other culture and forget where you come from. Like me, I would never forget my sorority and fever grass tea. Many other things that I used to do, you know, the dumpling and the banana, ton cornmeal and things like that, the poverty way that I remember. Understand? Those are some of those roads that keep it in check. And when I figure out how to work my way, I realize my way will be crazy to some people, and my way will accept to some people, and my way will never accept to someone else or some other nation, because not every music I like, and it's not everything I'm into. It's not everything I think is hot, and it's not everything I think is cool. And that goes for everyone. But here what's happening now, there's some nations or some people, if we are like this, you should be like that. But they have this stupid say, so when you're in Rome, you do what Rome's do. No, that's stupid. But there are some things that Rome do, I will never do. Understand? But you gotta look at the way we are. And you have to look at what we do and how we make things happen and how we do not make things happen. You understand? Because sometimes you are doing certain things to make it happen, but it's not the way to make it happen. Understand? And the way the person doing it to make it happen, you say it's not that way. But nothing don't get done until you try it, you sod it, you look at it up and top and reset it and resend it. Yo, you got to do it, because sometimes some people say they lock my web down, and I would say you lock it down, but you be telling me that for a decade, you know what I'm saying? So I'm studying the people that does it, I'm studying the force, and I realize you never reset it. So all me do, I just reset it and send it. You say, yo, and it's right back. I want to stay where I'm at with you right now. That goes for everything. You might try a little business, but when you try the business, it's not flowing, right? And then when you stop it, that's the time you were supposed to keep it flowing. You might love someone, and when you break up, that's the time you was going to really find love. But you didn't overcome the emotion, you didn't overcome the pain, you never overcome the forgiveness. And you go, like I said before, you go to our next person, you run into the same situation. Understand? You got to be like the root in the earth, man. You got to be like the root. Stay in the earth and flourish. But you got some trees, they don't bear fruit. Look at the trees them that bear fruit, and look at the trees them don't bear fruit. And then you realize what I'm trying to tell you. Because some trees bear fruit so we can feed on, and some trees do not do that. But what the purpose of the tree that do not bear fruit? Bear fruit. Have you ever think of that? What's the purpose of the plant that you can't eat? But there's some plants that you can't eat. Cabbage is a plant that give on to us. Callaloo is a plant that give on to us. Cucumber, pepper, yam, banana, cassava. But there's others that they will give on to us. Now, who prepared that level? Who give you that thought? We're following what our forefathers give us. This is why sometimes you gotta branch off and do your own, the way to make it happen and the way not to make it happen. That means that you do your own experiment. Like myself, when I experiment, I learn. Because somebody else did experiment and give me board of education. So when I experiment on my own board of education, I realize I learned something different. I realize some people just hold on to what they taught and that's it. Some people train on one religion and that's it. You cannot put nothing in their mind and that's it. Then I said, you know what? Let me try to look for explore people. Now, let me look for people who got open minds. So I kick certain things to them and they look at me like. So this is why my camera become my friend, because I know I'm saying something different from all of them. You understand? And if you notice my cameras, I switch up the slogans. I'm always switching up the slogans. I don't care if you even do one like or say one like, because there's a way to do it and a way not to do it. You understand? And the way you doing it, you don't realize it. They have to poof you all out and reset it and send it. You understand? When I say reset it and send it, time reset. That's what this for. Your reset time. A lot of people don't realize sometimes they even reset time. And they don't realize they reset time. They don't even realize they shift time. You understand? People vanish and they don't realize they vanish because his eyes not open to that level. You understand? And time can revive and time can reset. What thing happened to dinosaur time? It was a reset time. And there's many one under the sky that they didn't teach us or tell us, because it's not for us to know. Salute to the master, but you know, this is the camera on the master now. When I say poof them all out. Understand? What's up? You know, remember I talk on the subway? Yeah, I'm waiting for your go at this time. But anyway, if you look at the preparations of life, or we prepare ourselves, that somebody give us that preparation to make it happen this way. I gotta go to college to get to be a lawyer. Somebody give you that way. If you read a book, you could have lawyer, but you just gotta get that paper to be the lawyer. Nothing wrong with the board of head. Nothing wrong, because that's where we gotta go. I'm trying to show you. So you yourself have to make it happy. You yourself have to make it reset. You yourself gotta make it work. It's not what they say make it work. This is why it's a company keep smart people around them to build their company. And they call their plan for the company. But advertisement, when an advertisement comes out, my speech, I don't edit, so you know, forgive me. When you see an advertisement comes out for a company, it don't just come like that. This is something they bring at the table. Maybe sometime they do our 5, 6, 8 commercial. Some of them do our 5, 6 and pick the best one. Understand? If the product comes out, when it comes to a company, you do not just hit the market like that. No, it's something they plan. Understand? They try to figure out who's going to buy in bulk and who are not going to buy in bulk. What market you got for it. Way to do it and way not to do it. But the way you're doing it, you don't realize it. You have to reset it and send it, because they're going to poof you all out. You understand? Yeah. So these are some of the levels you have to analyze yourself. Now, me giving advice and don't have no cars and nothing false and like that, that's not the way America. See America paint picture? If you are a person that talk, they say you're a preacher, because that's what he give onto you in your mind. So well, if you talk and teach and you go to church, but that's what he wants you to do. But what if I don't want to do it? And then I look into the Constitution book and go, yeah, that's not in there, don't tell me that. And so, oh, okay, you're gonna put fear in me? I'm like, okay, but what if I don't fear you? You want to shame me, but what if I don't shame? I'm not. You can't shame a person that do what I do. You can't shame a person like me that do what I do. You read between the lines. The only way you're gonna read between the lines is unless you know what's happening. And then this is why I tell us a challenge can be a shameful scar. It cannot be. Especially if you're making sense to someone or you're making sense to a whole population. But sometimes you do not analyze the situation up and down, and you're used to one way, and you know, someone from a different culture doing things other way and talking different way is going to sound strange to the person. That person will look strange to you, and someone is strange to another one, and strange to another one. But one thing you must realize is when you sit down and humble yourself and learn to open up your ears drum you will learn something different. Because me, I listen to most American presidents, and I listen to some of them, what they call them empowerment talk. Earth Nightingale was given on to me. I listen to him. Napoleon Hill was given on to me. I said, oh. You see, you listen to my audios, them. I came with a different level of that. Understand? Yeah, because I choose that way to make it happen. But when I proceed to make it happen, it was strange to them. This is now when they hear la la la. You know? Moving forward. No reverse. Understand? They try to kill I. The poor pain gas. Those things. I was kicking off on my head like you see I'm doing this. But this is how I choose to make it happen. But what worked for me might not work for you. Instead, you gotta have your own road. And so you gotta figure out how to make it work, man. Okay? And tell them I sell platinum. And I never hear one of my songs them already. And I realize it. And I sell business and I make million, and they hold on to the money. But people don't realize it. I teach the youth them for the first time as a black person, or an African, or a trans king, you know, but they don't realize. I mentioned that before. And I also give a lesson as a black man for the first time to women. Because when I listen to all of the past time when black people was still in the trap man of slavery, they know how to start to come out of it. I said, but so where's the black man version? I said this before also. I said I look down in Jamaica, then I look in my culture. I didn't see that, so what I did, I give my culture that. You understand? But you say it's cool, but if you listen to it, you hear Rasta vibe, you hear African American, and you hear Jamaica, and then you hear original. And this is why so many people imitate me, because I choose not to take the road that was given to me. I studied them first, because when you're in a classroom, right? When they design the education level, to teach you is not to be like the education. It's supposed to be that you get your own mind. It's supposed to teach you something for you to see the other level. This is why when people stick to school, they get way too smart, and some of them way too smart and get stupid. But they don't realize that they have to have the other level, the owner level. What they have is something someone teach them. So can you see something that one never teach you? Can you school yourself someone never teach you, and it's reality, it's facts. This is how you make it happen. But for you to open your third eye to see the other angle, you first have to change a certain way of thinking. You first have to look at what you have and what you do not have. You understand? You say you know it all, but there's no such thing know it all. Like me, I'm shocked at certain things that I learned, and if I would have told someone close to me, they wouldn't understand it. There's a lot of things I wouldn't say into this video. I would have sit and talk to you, but you do not realize it. But we have to school ourselves. You understand? For us, how to change ourselves, or to take it to another level self, to be a better self, to be a kinder self. I wouldn't say I'm a good father. I would say our father, they got put into a situation where my daughters, they grew up without. But I love my children. You can't tell me I don't love my children. I have actions show that I love my children. And if I have money, I would help my children. But there are certain forces right there that play attack roles, and you know what, leave it alone, because I grew up by myself. What I do, I use the art that they teach me coming up. I just put in my children's mind. I put one in one of them mind. I say education is power. And then when they get older, you say, why you keep saying education is power? Because that's what you use to run the business. That's why you run the world. When the child reads 9, the child say, yo, I want my own business. Say, yo, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You're paint picture slowly till it reach you and attach to you and change things around you. But you hold the power to let it happen. Understand? If you do not do it, no one ain't gonna do it. But the way you're doing it might not the way how to do it. But you don't realize it, and someone else will reset it and shine it and poof you all out. Remember, I said, watch my videos. Understand? Remember, D-Figure Entertainment. Remember, STAYFIYA. You check out my audios them on iTunes. Check out my audios them, my talks them on what's the name? Spotify and Yahoo and all of them. Check me up there, man. What's up, Google? What's up, Yahoo, Bing, Facebook? and the whole 9 world. And other galaxy who watch my camera, man, what's up? I heard y'all be see my videos then, man. I ain't no cuckoo dread. Instead, you wanna know about my cuckoo dread? Everything I say, you take a pen and paper and put it in the search engine and see